What is up, nation? Good afternoon. Happy Tuesday. We are going to get started in just a second. How's everybody's day going so far today? Alright. Let's get situated with break 3386. We're running 4 dub originals, 10 hangers from Optic Donruss, and 1 downtown raw. I'm going to need a number for our downtown. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. First number I see we will go with, and we will go start breaking from there. So in the meantime, I'll get the gloves on, and then we will get started. Just need a number. If I don't see a number in like a minute, I'm going to go pick one. Alright, I'm going to give it another 30 seconds, and then I'm going to go for my favorite number, which would be 5. So, number 7. Alright, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. That is our downtown right there. Put it here, and we're going to take these ones away. Thank you, Joe. Appreciate it. And this will be the last break for this morning / afternoon. We'll be back at our regular scheduled time later on. So, stay tuned for that. Alright. Let's get started, guys. Let's go and get started with a dub original. Best of luck. Alright, here we go. Oh, I spoiled it if anyone saw. But if we didn't, good. Yeah, somebody saw that, but it's all good. Alright. Raider rookie, Optic Red. How about a Ladd McConkey out of 125, 22 on the print for the Chargers. Who's got him? That is Dan. Nice hit, Dan. That's a way to start a break. Nice little Ladd McConkey. Alright, let's get into the wax. Alright, and just so you guys know, anyone who's watching, all vet base does not ship unless you want. We can give you an assorted mix, but other than that, it does not ship. Alright, good luck. Let's find some good color like we did last one. just going to go through these base. Rodgers, Hyatt, Williams, Booty, Smith, Darnold, Achane, Higbee, Minshew, Williams, Andrews, Musgrave, Johnson, Franklin, Chubb, Keon Coleman on the hollow. We'll add it to the wall. Saquon Barkley, Roma Dunze, Devin Cope on the purple scope, and Malik Washington. All right. Keon Coleman. The Raider rookie hollows are coming out on these. Get the right ones. It's definitely a nice little payback with a PSA 10. All right. Let's go into our next. We're gonna do 5 of them, and then we will go into one more original, and we will close out with the rest after that. Empty box. Alright. Here we go. TJ Watt, Justin Fields, Saquon, Jeremy Ruckert, Isaiah Simmons, Cameron Jordan, Derek Carr, Dak Prescott, Bijan, Amon-Ra, Dawson Knox, Jeff Okudah, Joey B, Pacheco, CeeDee Lamb, Jaden Hicks on the Raider rookie hollow, CeeDee Lamb diamond hands, Terrion Arnold, Max Melton on the purple scope, and Marshawn Lloyd. Everything that isn't sleeve or top loaded on camera will be sleeve and top loaded. We're going to just sleeve and top load all the top hits, and then we will send everything else to you guys. Oh, right. Third one. Good luck. Empty box. Alright. We got JSN, Fred Warner, Brock Purdy, Najee, AJ, Lazard, Thibodeau, Daniel Jones, AJ Dillon, Chuba, Michael Pittman, Kyler Murray, Kyle Hamilton, Xavier McKinney, Tyson Bagent, Christian Wilkins on the hollow, Terry McLaurin play action, Marvin Harrison on the primary covers, Tip Riemann on the purple scope, and a Devin Cope. Alright. We aren't seeing the color we want so far, but we still got plenty more opportunity. Alright, let's go into the next one. Empty box. Alright, we got Chris Godwin, Leonard Williams, Geno Smith, Deebo Samuel, Patty Freiermuth, Dallas Goedert, C.J. Mosley, Courtland Sutton, Laquan Smith, Quay Walker, J.C. Horn, Trevor Lawrence, Jerome Ford, Zay Jones, Patrick Surtain, CeeDee Lamb on the hollow, Best Tutty Stafford and Nakua, Xavier Worthy rookie recruits, Edwin Cooper on the purple scope, and Xavier Worthy. Alright, we need to heat up on these. Alright, last one, and then we will go into a dub. Good luck. Empty. Alright, we got Derwin James, Herbo, Zamir White, Jonathan Allen, Brian Robinson Jr., Tony Pollard, Cade Otton, Kyler Murray, Will Jordan, Trey Hendrickson, Josh Downs, Chase Brown, Travis Kelce, Micah Parsons, Derrick Henry, Roquan Smith on the hollow again, Xavier Worthy Diamond Hands, Jatavion Sanders, Mason Smith on the purple scope, and Luke McCaffrey. Alright, we got to heat up on the second half of those. Let's get someone a nice hit, though, out of one of these dubs. Alright. Next dub original. Good luck. Alright. There's no sweater in this one. My apologies, guys. We got an Xavier Worthy on this one out of Bowman U. auto out of 499, 181 on the print for the Kansas City Chiefs. That is Matty Wills. Nice one, Matt. We're going to go back into the wax. Alright, here we go. Empty box. Alright, we have Stafford, Quentin Johnson, Michael Mayer, Zach Ertz, D-Hop, Chris Godwin, Leonard Williams, Jared Goff, Dalton Kincaid, Stephon Diggs, Keenan Allen, Courtland Sutton, Roquan Smith, Quay Walker, J.C. Horn, Jacob Cowing on the holo, Rome Odunze play action, Trey Benson rookie recruits, Devin Leary on the purple scope, and a Tyler Nubin. Alright. 4 more. Let's get something to talk about on these empty box. Alright. Here we go. Jalen Carter, Jalen Hurts, Garrett Wilson, Darius Slayton, Kendra Miller, Jabril Peppers, Jacoby Brissett, Josh Downs, Kyle Hamilton, Xavier McKinney, Tyson Bagent, Travis Etienne, Mari Cooper, Trey McBride, Jared Goff, Rome Odunze, Trey Benson. There we go. Caleb on the purple shock. That's what we were waiting for. Who's got the Bears? Matty Wills. Nice one. And an Xavier Legette. Finally got something that we needed out of that. Alright, we are going to sleeve and top load that one, obviously. Alright. Alright, 3 more to go. See more QB color. Haven't seen BTJ or Malik like all day. It's crazy. Alright. Here we go. Justin Fields, Saquon, Jeremy Ruckert, Isaiah Simmons, Cameron Jordan, Derek Carr, Ramondre Stevenson, Joey B, Pacheco, CeeDee Lamb, Kyle Pitts, DeAndre Swift, Gabe Davis, Myles Garrett, Kirk Cousins. There we go. Michael Penix on the holo for the Falcons. Falcons are Chris Kravitz. Nice one, Chris. There's Malik Neighbors on the play action. DJ Moore, captain in charge. Will Ricard on the purple scope. That would have been nice if that was JJ. And a Latu. Alright. Took us a little bit, but we are starting to get some gas on that pedal. Alright. Michael Penix. You can go right over here. Boom. Alright, we got 2 more. Put them both here. Alright. Here we go. Empty box. Alright. TJ Hawkinson, Jalen Ramsey, Raheem Mostert, Cooper Kupp, Derwin James, Jay Herb, Zamir White, Jonathan Allen, Lil Jordan, Josh Downs, Chase Brown, Travis Kelce, Micah Parsons, Derrick Henry, AJ Dillon, Terrion Arnold on the Raider rookie holo. We got Justin Herbert and Quentin Johnson, best tutties, lighted up Patty Mahomes, Kamari Lassiter, and a Tyrone Tracy. Alright, we're down to our final hanger. I almost said blaster. Jeez. Alright. Here we go, and good luck. Alright, empty box. I can open it. That means that there might be something good in here if it's not popping out. Hopefully, at least. Alright. Good luck on the last of the wax guys. Derwin James, Herbert, Zamir White, Jonathan Allen, Brian Robinson Jr., Tony Pollard, Cade Otton, Chuba, Michael Pittman, Trey Hendrickson, Kyler Murray, Drake London, Aiden Hutchinson, Bryce Young, Jonathan Taylor. There we go. Bears are heating up. Caleb Williams on the hollow. And again for, I believe that was Matt. Where are the Bears? Bears. Why am I not seeing them on my list? Yep, they're Matt. Nice one, Matt. Roma Dunze. Roman Wilson. Luke McCaffrey on the purple scope. That's got to be Jaden. And a Malachi Corley. Alright. Took the last 4 to heat up, but at least we got some quarterback color. No case hits, but we take what we can get. Bears definitely did well on that. Alright. Going to keep that up there. And we'll get these situated. Alright. Last 2 OGs. And then we are going downtown. Good luck. Alright, we got a sweater on this one. Going in the right direction. Empty box. Alright, here we go. It's a die cut of some sort. That's a basketball. Looks tie-dye. Ooh, Jason Tatum die cut tie-dye. 18 out of 25 for the Boston Celtics. That goes to Shane. That is an awesome hit, man. Congrats. That's a very, very cool one out of that. Alright. Last dub. I would say I was a buyer, but I can't afford that right now. Problem with next year is when Cooper Flagstaff starts coming out, I'm going to be in trouble. Alright, we are upside down. Alright. Empty box. Here we go. Very thick. Certified. That looks like a buck. How about Bo? Look at that patch. Bucky Irving, 4 out of 5. That is gross. That is gross. Who has them? For the Buccaneers. Dan, that is so nice. 4 out of 5. I'm admiring this card. Wow. You can't get better on a Bucks patch unless you get the little guy on the side or the helmet and you get the pirate ship. That's just disgusting. Alright. Last card of the break, guys. Downtown time. Here we go. Best of luck. Alright. Alright, we got a sweater. Thank God. Don't want to spoil the downtown. Alright, empty box. Alright, nation. Good luck. Let's see what we got here. We got Optic. I see a bird. Deion Sanders to the Falcons on the Legends Downtown out of 2024. That is nice. Who's got those Falcons? Falcons is Chris. Damn, Chris, you went crazy. You got the Michael Penix Hollow and you got the Downtown. That's a hell of a break. Alright, guys, so that is it. Let's do a quick recap. That's honestly disgusting. I can't believe that patch. I really can't. Alright. These are the main hits, but there is going to be other things obviously shipped to you guys. We got the Keon Coleman on the Hollow Raider Rookie. Michael Penix on the Raider Rookie Hollow. Caleb Williams on the Raider Rookie Hollow. Caleb Williams on the Purple Scope Raider Rookie. We got Xavier Worthy out of Bowman U. That is 181 out of 499. Ladd McConkey Red Optic Raider Rookie for 22 out of 125. Jason Tatum on the Select Die Cut out of 2019-2020 Panini Select, 18 out of 25. We got Certified Bucky Irving RPA to 5-4 on the print with a dirty patch. And the Legends Downtown for Deion Sanders to the Falcons. That is it, Nation. Again, thank you for getting that one filled real quick. Sorry for whoever didn't hit. That is the worst part of it. But we will see you guys later on at around 4 for the next break. Have a great rest of your day, and we'll see you then. Peace.